Yes? It has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories. Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends. It describes the people of House Varun. We who have been promised to serve the Great Serpent now and forever. In exchange, he promises to care for us when he returns to his domain. Yes, very. It was not what I was expecting. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter, for they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them. It's not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo, and zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them. I have no doubt they were resourceful. Still, how badly were their lives damaged by that moment? In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side. Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Hey,
If you
stranger.
are free soon,
Let's chat sometime,
could we
okay?
talk?
There's something I need.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about something. You notice anything weird when you were fighting that Vong freak? Yes and no. I definitely emptied an entire power pack into him, and he just shrugged it off. I was talking more about the powers he was using. It's clear these artifacts are the source of our abilities. That much we know. But here's what gets me. What we can do now. It's almost identical to what the Jedi were capable of. Force sensitive is what they called it. You were either born with it, or you weren't. But we weren't born with anything like that. And yet, look at us. We're doing the impossible. Doesn't that make you wonder what's really behind all this? Oh, don't get me wrong. These scum are gonna pay for what they've done. I promise you that. But in moments like this, it's worth pausing to consider the implications of it all. These artifacts don't seem to care who you are. You touch one, and the power becomes yours. Simple as that. This is the galaxy's gift to insignificant people like us. A chance to become something greater. To defy the destiny we were given. That's not up for us to decide. I think our actions will speak for themselves, just like it did for the Vong. It is in our best interest to stop these Vong as soon as possible. Forget every other responsibility. This is bigger than all of us. My father would have had some thoughts about this. To him, power was a test of character. Not a gift, not a weapon, a responsibility. Well, now we have that power. It's time to become the change we want to see in the galaxy. That's true. But be careful not to lose yourself in the pursuit of power. Pursuing power can be justified with good intentions. But if those intentions start to shift, we could find ourselves in real trouble. And that goes for me too. If I start to lose my way, I expect you to call me out. And if it comes to it, stop me.
Well, about that. There's one more thing I wanted to discuss. You know where to find me.
Barrett, the book I left for you in your room is about the commonality of spiritual beliefs. Chance to read it?
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it? It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full-time. Stay safe, okay?
Captain, I am fully updated and ready to assist with tasks.
If you are free soon, could we talk? How can I assist? So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the world between worlds, changing time itself, I don't know. Does it? Perhaps you find all this satisfactory, but I am afraid I do not. Why must we take the word of a genocidal civilization and a dead hermit from the Outer Rim? I do not know how to respond. I understand what you are trying to say, but I just cannot feel the same way. Even if everything the Vong have said is true, you might not come out the same after going through this world between worlds. Are you any better than the Vong at that point? Are you not scared of what you may become? Are you not worried that same fate will befall you? Trying again and again to defy destiny when reality itself is against you? It's such a relief to hear you say that. I haven't been able to sleep at night. Dreading this decision I had no idea would be placed on my shoulders. I thought I was the only one that felt this way. I will do my best to assume the best, but you cannot blame me for preparing for the worst. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Blaster's getting heavier by the hour.
It's good to be back in our own ship.
Some work done? Anything I can help you with? Sure, have at it.
imagine what it might have been like to grow up with low gravity, being able to leap and bound everywhere. Picture perfect landing. Back for these basic killer gymnastics. right day for a drive, is it not?